eBudde Closeout Overview. This walkthrough eBudde video is intended for brand new TCMs. Closing out everything in eBudde must be completed by March 14th by 8 p.m. If you have questions or need assistance with closing out everything in eBudde, please reach out to your Service Unit Cookie Manager with plenty of time before that deadline. As you're closing things out in eBudde, if you're looking for more detailed information on how to do a particular task, go to the GSCO website, click on Cookies, then Volunteer Cookie Resources, scroll down the page, click on that drop-down for eBudde training videos. Here you'll find short demo videos that'll go into a bit more detail about what you need to do in eBudde. The Managing TroopLink Orders and how to distribute TroopLink shipped orders will be particularly helpful to watch so you know what to do to distribute those TroopLink orders as you're closing out. All right, here we are on the eBudde site. Before we get into the overview steps for closing out, an important reminder. Digital Cookie DOC Girl Delivery option closed Sunday, March 5th. But as you're going through that last week of the cookie program, do take a look at Girl Delivery orders for the Girl Scouts in your troop, check in with them and their families, and make sure that all of those orders have been delivered. To start the closeout process, first go to the Transactions tab. Under this tab, the page will default to Pending Orders. In order to see all of your transactions, click on the drop-down and select All. Under this tab, you're going to want to verify that all of your transactions and troop-to-troop transfers are accurate. Gather up all your receipts and/or your spreadsheet, whatever tools that you use for inventory management during the program, and compare your records to the transactions for all cookies received and traded. To see more details under this tab, for instance, these 4 DOC shipped orders, click here, and that will open up all the details for each transaction. You can also click here to see the name of covered orders, dates that those were created, received, processed, etc. Next, you'll want to go to the Girl Orders tab, and under this tab, you're going to check your receipts up against total amounts due and amount paid, and remaining balances. Then you'll want to go under Transaction Records for each girl. Verify that the packages of cookies have been allocated to the girls correctly, including all transactions on the Troop link. On the summary page, you're going to want to verify that the amount listed in the difference line is 0. If you see a negative number in this total difference line, that means that the troop still has cookies left in your troop inventory, and those cookies need to be assigned or allocated to the girls who sold them or who will sell them. And in just a moment, Marianne Deard, Senior Product Program Specialist on our team, will go into a little bit more detail talking about how to allocate those cookies to zero out the total difference line. If you see a positive number on that total difference line, it means the troop has over-allocated cookies to girls. Go back through your records and remove the over-allocated cookies from each girl who did not sell that many.
What we are looking for the allocation of cookies is for the total column and the difference line to be a 0. This troop has 36 packages of cookies right now for their hometown hero. This is the organization your troop chose to donate cookies to. They also have 72 packages of gift of caring. These are virtual cookies that your troop never sees. Now, if your troop is setting on a lot of cookies, there is a way to transfer those as long as you remember that the girls do earn rewards. The gift of caring reward starts at 25 packages of cookies, and they receive a cookie oyster charm. The Dolphin Craft Punch Kit is at 100. So you don't want to take cookies away from the girls if they'll lose their reward. And what we're going to do today is we're going to start with our hometown hero and HTH. We have Elliot. She only has 2 gift of caring packages. So what we're going to do is transfer those over to hometown heroes. So we will click on plus order. We're going to minus 2 packages for gift of caring. We're going to put in a positive 2 for hometown hero. The money will stay the same and it'll be zero due. We will click save. Then we'll click OK. And when it goes back to Elliot, we're going to cancel and go back and look at the main page. Now Elliot's gift of caring is now under the HTH. This troop now has one package of cookies that still needs to be allocated. In this process, Ada is the girl that is going to receive this package of cookies. We will open up Ada. We will add an order. It's going to be one package of Adventurefuls. And with that, we will also add the $5. She's either already sold this package or going to sell it for the troop. Then we will click save. Okay. And we will go back to the main page. Now this troop's total difference line is zeroed out. So they have down here, anything with a negative are cookies they have. This troop has 38 packages of Hometown Hero cookies to deliver. It also tells you how much money is owed by the girls. In this process, this troop either has donations where they have to get some more cookies for Hometown Hero, or a young lady received an order, and it would be Ada at this point, to deliver. So they would need to get the cookies from the troop cookie manager so they could deliver those cookies. The next tab we're going to look at is your cookie exchange. On your cookie exchange, this troop does not have any cookies there. Several troops do. So if your troop has listed any cookies on the cookie exchange, you need to keep it updated. If a troop takes some of your cookies, go back into the cookie exchange and just change the number. So if you had 20 Samoas up there, and these are packages and not cases, you could go in, a troop took those Samoas, you'd go back in, make it a 0, and you would update the package. You can also include your phone number so that the other volunteers can get a hold of you either by email or by your phone number. The next tab we're going to look at is your rewards tab. So this time it will be fill out. And anything that is red means that young lady has a choice to make. So if we click on Ada and we scroll down, the first thing on here you have to choose is either hold the cookie credits at council or mail directly to the girl. If the young lady is going to a summer camp or an event that is paid through council, you can put hold at council and they will pay for the event. And if there's cookie credits left, they will send them to the girl. Then you have your choices. Does she want that plush dolphin or does she want 10 cookie credits? At the 240 level, if she wants the t-shirt, make sure you know her size. And you would go all the way down. And at the bottom, it would be submit the girl order. If they call you and they change their mind when you're at this level, you can go in and change it for them. But after the 13th, you'll have to work with your service unit cookie manager to change the orders once you've submitted the troop. Cancel. Okay, so I'm just going to cancel this. After all your rewards are done, everything's green, all your girl rewards are in, you have a total of the rewards you're going to see here. You can scroll down, look at those, you'll know what it is. And then you submit this reward order. Once you submit the troop rewards, you cannot make changes. It will take your service unit cookie manager to make those changes. The next tab we're going to look at is the payments tab. As a troop, you do not do anything with this, but you're going to want to know where your payments stand. And what that is, you have a choice. You can look at just total DOC deposits and it's telling you what this troop had, or you can expand those deposits and it will open them all up. They will tell you what type of DOC payment it was, girl delivery, in hand, shipped, donated will show up. It also has a number that matches to your girls' transactions and the amount. If you make the Super Troop, which is 450 plus packages per selling girl, your troop will receive $25 per selling girl and 2 adults. If your troop reaches the 650 plus packages, your troop will also receive the $25 in proceeds for each selling girl and 2 adults. Those will show up on the payment tab before your ACH is read. Then we're going to move on to the GOC org. This is actually for your hometown heroes. And this troop has put in who their hometown hero is. And when you can put that in now, you will just need to put 1 package of cookies and go back and add more packages at the end of your program. You can have more than 1 hometown hero and list them both. This is how your girls can receive their hometown heroes community charm for selling 15 or more hometown hero packages. But this has to be filled out. And then you'll click update. Then we'll go to your sales report. And your sales report is the report you want to download, print, save to your computer, because eBudde goes dark for a while during the summer. And if you're doing your annual troop report, you're going to need this information. So on your sales report, it gives us your information, anyone else that was logged into eBudde for your troop, tells us 4 out of 7 girls were selling. The per girl selling average was 672. That means this troop will be seeing both rewards. So they'll be seeing $50 for each selling girl and 2 adults. And then it's going to break down your $5 packages and your proceeds there, and your specialty $6 packages and proceeds will be there. When you scroll down, you have all your packages received. The negatives are packages that went to other troops. You have your HTH, you'll have your DOC packages added in here. So this troop's total number of packages at this point is 2,689. The troop should bring in funds $13,616. The troop's proceeds are $2,312.54. That means this troop will owe Girl Scouts of Colorado $11,303.46. So on the other side, you have the DOC payments. You will have the Super Troop payments in here too. So out of that $11,303.46, $6,167 have already been paid. If we were running the ACH today, we would only take $5,136.46. The ACH will be ran on March 23rd. That's when you have to make sure you have all the funds in the bank so that we can pull what your troop owes.
Lastly, in working your way through the closeout process, you'll come to the Reports tab. You've probably already explored reports under this tab before, but I do want to point out that this is where you can go to view, but to also print the Girl Rewards report, so you can select Final View. And while there isn't a print button, you can click the right-hand tab of your mouse and select Print. This is really handy to keep a copy of this for your records, because a few months will go by before you receive all of these rewards, and it's just good to have a report for each girl so that you can, once you do receive the rewards, you can then verify that you received all of the rewards that you need for each girl, and then it makes it easy for you to distribute it to them as well. Again, as you go through the closeout process, if you have questions about anything, please reach out to your Service Unit Cookie Manager. Do remember they're also a volunteer, and they have other TCMs that they'll be helping out. So if at all possible, please allow plenty of time to connect with them ahead of the closeout deadline, which is March 14th at 8 p.m. There's one last thing that I want to show you, and that is you can go back to the Girl Scouts of Colorado website under Cookies, then Volunteer Cookie Resources. I just want to show you where you can find that reward selection form. It's under additional resources. Right here, Girl Rewards selection form. Click on that. You can copy the link. This will show the whole list of Girl Rewards. And any reward level where there's a choice is highlighted or it's bolded. You can ask girls to circle which rewards they want when there's a choice, and of course tell you their t-shirt size, etc. And if they can turn that into you a couple days ahead of the closeout, great. And that will make it so much easier for you to do those reward selections as you're closing out in eBudde. This QR code will take you right to the Cookie Resources page. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, you'll find the eBudde 101 videos on that page. Those videos go into a bit more detail on actions to take underneath each tab. Also of interest, there are 2 videos that will show you how to allocate DOC transactions from the troop link to girls. If you need help zeroing out that troop link, that's where to go. Thanks for all that you do for the Girl Scouts in your troop, and happy scouting to you all.